If you've been struggling with your weight and maybe you've tried keto and you haven't had results, well, these are my 9 tips for keto weight loss that are trusted and they work. So tip number 1, probably the most important in my opinion, is to fix your leptin resistance. So if you missed my other videos about leptin resistance and why this is so important, please check out my 9 tips how to reverse leptin resistance and figure that out. And this will really fast track your way for your weight loss. Tip number 2 for keto weight loss is to eat outdoors. Yes, you may not have heard this before, but your sunlight exposure really does help your metabolism, and it ensures that your leptin signaling is optimized as well as helping your microbiome. So that's really important. Tip number 3 is to limit your non-native EMF exposure. What does that mean? That means your exposure to things like cell phones as well as Wi-Fi, 5G. You really want to do your best to get grounded and connected with the earth, and this will really help with that exposure. Tip number 4 is to choose the lower carb foods. So definitely eating local, organically grown food whenever possible, and of course in season, depending on where you live. Your geolocation has a lot to do with your ability to metabolize the foods that you are eating, whether they are a carbohydrate or not. So that is very important for your keto weight loss. Tip number 5 is to eat your carbohydrates at the end of your meal. So latest research has shown that by eating your sweeter foods, the higher carb containing foods at the end of your meal, this will help to keep your blood glucose levels more stable. Tip number 6 for keto weight loss is to eat carbs later in the day, but not too late. So we know for our leptin signaling, we want to make sure that we go to bed pretty much on an empty stomach, but eating your carbohydrates, if you do choose to eat them, is definitely to your benefit to have them a little bit later in the day. Tip number 7 for keto weight loss is to eat a high protein and high fat, and of course healthy fat diet. And of course, focusing in on those healthy fats, one of them that actually helps to speed up your ketosis is medium chain triglycerides. So you can get those definitely from the best food source. One of my favorites is coconuts. Now remember, depending on where you live, coconuts more so in the summertime if you live in a temperate climate. If you live close to the equator, then you can eat your coconuts all year round. Tip number 8 for keto weight loss is to exercise. We know that exercise helps to deplete our glycogen stores much more quickly, therefore getting us into that ketotic state more quickly as well for that fat loss. And tip number 9 for keto weight loss is that mind-body connection. So I want you to visualize, if you're not at the healthy body weight that you desire right now, I want you to visualize being where you want to be. What does your body look like? More importantly, what does your body feel like in that mind-body connection? You are hopefully that happy, healthy, and that person who is living well into your older years in a healthy way. So today I talked all about the 9 tips for keto weight loss. I hope that you're going to use these tips. Let me know how it goes in the comments and how your success is going with the keto diet, or maybe not, and maybe I can shed some light. For more information on the keto diet, check out my other video, The Shocking Facts About the Keto Diet, some of the things that you may not have heard. One of my goals is to teach you how to empower yourself over the healing of your own body, mind, and spirit. Be well.